Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the second week Soul Sessions. This is a gentle one card tarot reflection for clarity and insight. If you're catching this live or replay, you're meant to be here. You are. So, going to shuffle. And I'm reading from the Rider Waite deck. It's my preferred deck. I do have a Thoth deck, and I do have Oracle cards. But right now, for tonight, and this is not going to be a long session, we're going to do from the Rider Waite. Today's intention is simply what wants to be seen or understood. If you like, I do have a profile up on Hipsy. If there's any time that you feel like you need a one-on-one session, but joining me for a second week, Soul Sessions is also great too. You can always drop me a DM or anything, and I'll be happy to try to help you out, get some clarity, chat through them. Now, also, you know, tarot crystals, oracle cards, these are just tools. I do a lot on intuition. I'm very intuitive. In fact, we all are. It's just that some of us will take time to exercise our intuitive um, intuitiveness, and some of us, you know, just like for those things to be called coincidental. But I am one that have practiced and really exercise. I've been um, very intuitive empath for, geez, very young. Didn't put too much into it. In fact, when I did, thought that I can confide into it. Then, uh, hi, how are you? When I thought that I could get into, when I was able to confide in someone that, you know, I have intuitive and I can see other people's energy, especially when it comes to sickness. Um, you know, I would get that in there, and it was just very strange. Um, I was just talking about how my intuitiveness came, and it came at the age of 8, honestly. But when I did mention to, I did go to Catholic school, so when I did mention to that, of course, that was frowned upon. I had to go to many sessions of somewhat of a clearing. You know, we don't do that. And so, because it was something that I could not confide in those that I thought that I can trust, I shut it down. Came back to me well as an adult, and I started having those intuitive hints again. And this time, about 15 years ago, uh, be taking steps for me and reach out. No contact since a few days. Okay. So I'm not quite sure what your question is. Okay, well, trying to be taking steps from me and reach out. Okay, no contact in a few days. Is this a love interest, may I ask? Okay, He said, I love you first. Okay. All right. I got you. I got you. And then it seems like he ghosted you. I understand, right? Okay. Well, first things first is you definitely don't chase after people, and you do not start assuming things. Because there could be other things going on, and most of the time they do not involve you, but yet they also don't know how to um, come in forth and say something. So there's a trust issue that needs to happen. So my first question to you is, and I'm getting ready to draw a card. My first question to you is, have you tried to communicate? Did you say, "Hey, is everything going okay?" And if there was a contact there, you called him. Okay. Was there an answer? But no response. All right. Okay. So here we go. Okay. Let me see if you can see this. This is the Eight of Swords. All right. Swords is associated definitely with decisions. Oh, no response. Then I blocked them and then unblocked them. Okay. Well, see, look, before I even read what you wrote there, that indecision automatically came up. So, one thing I want you to notice about her in this card is that she's bound, yes, with swords behind her, which are the many, many decisions. These are the many, many questions that you have about this relationship. Yes, I know um, from what you said, he said that he loves you first. Yes, I understand. I do know that you are female. Um, and that's why, of course, this came up. You see, that's you bound. But one thing I want you to know is I don't want you to be scared that is wrapped up and you're blindfolded, because yes, you're blinded. You don't know who, what's going on. But see, when you block somebody and then unblock them, there's a reason why you blocked them. And I'm going to go for it because of you got eight swords here, which means definitely fate, but your decision making. Will he reach out though? He will reach out, but right now I I can tell you, you haven't trusted him. Something else is going on where trust was an issue, okay? And you have displayed that. So, will he reach out eventually? Will it be right away? Would you like me to see if I can give you a more date? Um, let's see what we get here. Oh, about 5 days. And he's got a good reason. He's got a good reason for why he ghosted you. And he really didn't ghost you. It's the fact that what's your attachment? But give it 5 days. Okay. Hope that helped. But also, will he reach out? Yes. 5 days. Yes. I keep thinking about him all day long. I understand. Um, but this is a little new, so give it just a little space. Give him just a little bit of space, sweetheart. Um, because if this is the first time that he has said "I love you," and this is a brand new relationship, yeah, you gotta give it space. Unless, and I'll pull a card for you, unless you really, 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 really think that he lied to you. All right. If you're still here, I picked another card, and yeah, your relationship is new. There's nothing else for me to say. Your relationship is new. You're still learning each other. He does have feelings for you. However, you have trust issues. And until you sort that out and realize that one bad apple doesn't spoil the whole world, you might have something going on. Well, you're so welcome. Was that true? Do you have trust issues? Some. Good. Hold on to that. All right. Hold on to that. You can always DM me if you need something else. But yeah, he'll reach out within 5 days. It probably won't even take 5 days. Just wait to see what he has to say about his absence. Okay, and if at all possible, let's not get physical too soon. And that's not the card saying now that's just me being a mother. All right, I'm going to pull another general card. As I said, for the card for tonight will be just a general card, and you're welcome, sweetie. So, the general message for today is definitely the Four of Cups. All right, Four Cups. There's a lot of emotions going on, and some of these things that can go on. So it's very emotional. You have three cups in front of you, and one being given to you from the hand of God. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, so you have you're trying to make a decision about something. Some of you have a lot of decisions to make. It's February. One thing that I don't want anybody to do, so a lot of people make New Year's resolutions about losing weight or getting another job and finding an interest in all these other things. We have been talking to each other since November. We have been talking to each other since November 2024. Okay, talking to each other or dating. Those are different. So you can talk to anybody that you want for years, but have you been dating? Is he courting you? I know that he says that he loves you. Do y'all, you know, did you say it back? Is the next question. Did you express your love for him back? There's so much that can go on, and it- yeah. So last time we talked, he asked me, "What do you want from me, baby?" I said, "I want the sindoor, which is a symbol for marriage in India." Yeah, I'm only looking because now I did a three-card reading for you, and swords just keep Coming up, swords and cups. Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm laughing, and it's not laughing at you. It's laughing because I pulled the cards before the things that you're typing came up, and it's just so in alignment, so in alignment. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Okay. I do love my cards. My cards don't lie, but I don't have to depend on them. Right here we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Emotions. Yes, you are right. You want to marry him, but sweetheart, you never met him. Okay. So honestly, right now, you see this? There's things going on. Okay. There's things going on. You cannot marry until you have met, until you have developed a, when I say physical relationship, I don't mean sexual. Okay. So look, there's a lot of things going on here, and unfortunately, this looks like it might be almost time to walk away. Um, the Queen of Swords, which is you. You have so much going on for you. So I don't understand why it's hard to do this. You see, when I drew the cards, the Queen of Swords, it was this way, was looking at the cups, and you see the sword pointing to this card. You know, this card is pointing to this card. Okay, so, and she's raising her hand. A decision has to be made. Okay, but this decision is not going to hurt you. But, sweetheart, you got somebody else in the midst here. You got somebody else, okay? Yes, this looks like a death card. I'm able unable to move on. Ye- yes, you are. Yes, you are. Um, take a minute to breathe with me. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to take a deep breath. And when, just keep your eyes closed right now. When you think about leaving this person, where do you feel that in your body? And you can open up your eyes to type your answer. It's like if you had the ability to scan, to close your eyes and scan your body, to hurt the most? Does it hurt in your heart, or it might not even hurt? It might be a feel devastated. But see, feelings come and go. So, and I'm not making light of your feelings. I'm not making light of your feelings at all. And I believe he will make a great husband. But it's been a year. So, why haven't you been able to meet him? And, I do, no matter where you're at, I will throw caution to online relationships. Well, I'm glad. I'm almost. I don't know. So I can't say I'm glad that you didn't go. But here's the thing: if you're, is it? I mean, do you guys live hundreds of miles apart? Is it a transportation issue? Um, is this person not in the same country? Have you met any of his other family members? I mean, do you know anybody else that knows him? And yes, it is a little hard for me because um, you you seen their Instagram, but you don't know them. Okay. Well, okay. Um, I'm really sorry that you're going through that, love, but it's time for you to let that go. Um, that is my advice. I'm definitely not telling you what to do. I know that if you really focus and think about it, that you will make the right decision, the best decision for you, and keep yourself out of harm's way. If there is a meeting that will take place, I ask that you please take somebody with you, somebody that you know, somebody that you trust. Um, do not go it alone. I also ask that you really um, think, really think about this marriage thing because it's marriage is sacred. It's nothing that you do just for the likes of it. I mean, of course, a lot of rich people, they just marry for the money, but if your heart's involved, it's nothing that you just want to run into. There is no big rush. So take it easy. I am available for healing work. I know the link came up already that you can book a session with me on Hipsy if you want to, and we can do some one on one sessions with some healing work. But I definitely know that you do need to some healing work because you should never be in a position where you should feel so devastated that you can't go on and do your other things. Okay. Love is love, but obsession is another thing. But both of those things we can navigate through. All right, sweetheart. So it is my time up here online. I'm going to end. Where are my don't have my oracle cards because I think you need an oracle reading tonight. Let's end off on a high note. Yes. Here we go. The hand of grasping. We're going to release that tonight before we go. I release the habit of grasping. What is mine cannot escape me. Plenty is my natural pulse, an unending tide that flows without condition. I open my hand and life rushes in to fill them. All right. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And tomorrow, what is on tomorrow's agenda? How do I forget that fast? Tomorrow night, I'll be on at 7, again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it has been a joy and a pleasure. Supita, I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I don't. I wish you the best. And please don't hesitate to um, get back with me. All right. Thank you all again. Bye bye for now.